Hello, this is Len Lindsay, my ISS Vanguard. I'm going to show you kind of how everything is going to be set up for you for your first tutorial game. I'm also going to show you how you can have a little bit of a resource available. My ISS Vanguard has almost 600 articles now, so if you ever need any help, there should be something there. You can click on the little magnifying glass that's in the corner of the top bar, and that'll show you a box to fill in. Search for whatever you need. Should be able to find information at that point. Follow the rule book. Tells you how to get everything set up. I'm going to just show you how it might look when you're all done following the rule book. One thing I'm going to tell you ahead of time is the shipbook. When you're putting the shipbook together, I highly recommend before you put the pages in, and I didn't do this myself, I should have, put ring reinforcements around the holes in the pages that are the cardboard pages, not the plastic ones. These are the ones that work. They're the right size. Avery makes some. They're a little bit bigger and they might work, but they're not the right size. If you get carried away like I do, this is a little system that lets you put metal reinforcements on the pages. I did that for the first page and the last page that get the most wear and tear when you're opening and closing the binder. You can see I put blue painted metal reinforcements on the front page here. The back of it is a really nice one. Now, the other one I had was not as good. This one is really clean in the back. And if you turn one more page, here's the, can you see it? Yeah, I think you should be able to see the transparent ring protectors that are on the rest of the pages, except the last page I put metal again. Also, when you're putting the pages in, after you protect them with those reinforcements, it'll tell you to put some cards in. Make sure you put the cards in so you're ready to go. And there'll be, I think, 3 different pages you're going to put cards in. The rule book also will tell you how to get started with all your cards. They're going to tell you to take all the cards out, put them into the trays A and B. They show you how to do it. It's really well done, except when it's all done, they're too packed tight. I couldn't get the cards in and out. I thought I was going to ruin the cards taking them in and out. So what I did is I took the cards all out of there. I put them in a system called Gameslayer, I'm pretty sure it's called. I'll have links for this too. On one side, there's 2 drawers, and on the other side, there's 2 drawers, perfect for 3 sets of section dice plus your injury dice and other dice that go in there. Across the top is perfect space. It's raised up for little cards and the equipment cards, and then in the main section, standard cards go down there. It fits perfect. I'll have links for that. It's wonderful. Let's see. The next thing, you're going to have the game board, which is called Planetopedia. And let me see so you can see what it is. The Planetopedia is going to be opened on your table. You don't need to put the cute little model of ISS Vanguard there. I put it there because it's just fun. The first page, you're going to just open it up, and it's going to be the Eye of the Void. That's where the tutorial starts. It'll tell you to put in your unique discovery card number 1. It'll tell you to put in your mission card here. Down here is your global condition card. It looks like a card, but it's just like this one. They're printed on the page, so some will be already pre-printed for you. You'll need some reference cards, your danger dice reference card and your dice check and the regular reference card. They tell you to keep out the point of interest and your injury cards that came in the tutorial deck because you might need them. Keep them close by. And here the rank up card that you're going to be using for the tutorial. Put that up at the top. It says rank up card. That's where it goes. They give you a bag. Put the leads in there after you punched them out. Those are the leads you're going to use to get discoveries. You don't need to put your section boxes out, but I put them there because keep them all together. I use game trays. You can use bowls, whatever you'd like. You're going to need these universal markers. You're going to need the success tokens. You're going to need the time tokens. And I have other tokens and things that can be up here. You don't need your lander tray board for the tutorial, but I put it there just to remind me that we came to this first planet on the Space Ranger. unlimited supplies for the tutorial, so we won't worry about that. Then you're going to also put out the crew boards for the crew in the sections that you're taking on the away team. I'm taking all 4 because I would hopefully be successful, and I want to rank up 4 people right off the bat when I'm done with the tutorial. On each of these crew boards, you're going to put the card that they tell you inside of the rank sleeve that they tell you to use. They also show you the dice. Make sure you put the dice with the little corner markings up on your trays. Each set of trays, you'll notice the dice are going to be different, so it's not the same for each section. You're also going to put in a turn available token for each of the 4 players. When their turn's done, they'll flip that over, and that'll remind you that that person's done with their moves. They also have a little token, which sounds silly, but I think it's wonderful, that this reminds you that you have 2 actions left, because you can go 2 actions for each turn, and you flip it after your first action to remind you you only have 1 left. If you're forgetful like me, you can't remember, so that's useful. The other things you're going to need out eventually is the event cards. I just put them out. You won't need them at the very start. And a danger die. I put that out. Those are orange. And next to the crew boards, they tell you to put the 3 section cards. Each of these sections has 3 cards for the tutorial. Flip 2 of them face up. They tell you which ones. So at the very beginning, this tutorial, they kind of tell you what to do. So it tells you which cards to put face up. Once you've used the card, it'll end up going on the other side of your crew board as your discard pile. You're going to need little bowls to roll dice, unless you like rolling them across your board, and I think you're going to knock things over. The important thing I found playing the prototype is you have to have a way of keeping dice separate, because, for example, security could be assisting me, and this could be my main tray for the science section. But if I mix the dice together, I have to remember which dice to give back to security. So it's much better to just have 1 bowl, 1 tray or something that you use for the sections that are assisting. I'm using the modular system that Newhamr made. It's magnetic, and right there you can see it clipped on, and I can take it and pass it to other players so that they can see what dice we have in our roll pool, including the people who are assisting. Your little characters that you're going to use are miniatures. The Sundrop ones are color-coded. You can choose one of the 2 that you like. Otherwise, they're all gray. You can pick any ones you want. I suggest putting the rings on them, because the colors for the rings are going to match much better the standard colors of the sections than the Sundrop colors, which are a little bit darkened. The colors you're going to be matching up will be yellow for engineering, rose for recon, light blue for security, and purple for science. This should be everything that's you have out now as you're ready to start your tutorial, just like I am. This is Len Lindsay, my ISS Vanguard. Thank you.